inevitably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. Is this what
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So here's a 3rd and 14. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Jackson now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Nico Collins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars if this ball was overthrown.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf, 57 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
There he goes, left side. How about this? He's to the 10.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The Texans had 7-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Jackson
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
103 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth their salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Here's Jackson to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And the Jaguars send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for, Wade.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's Rodgers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his man. It's Gallup. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
Jackson.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Now Jackson.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
Touchdown, Jaguars. George Kittle, 42 yards.
And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Snap comes at 1. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now to throw. He's caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On first down, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, Pollard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Flush to his right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On second down, here's Jackson. He's got the connection to Moore. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Jackson now. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. George Kittle. As the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 24. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
They're on 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. On play action, Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
And they're going to speed things up here.
13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Nico Collins, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 23 yards on the play.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Rodgers going to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Rodgers. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Jameer Gibbs
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try to get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increased. Twice the distance now just to get a first down, and one less down to try and get it.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Jackson. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to run for it with Pollard, and he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Going to run again here with Pollard. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 161 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 42-yard line.
Now Jackson being chased out left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
First down, Jaguars.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 23. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mays used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now on second down. Throwing, Jackson.
Throw left side complete. That's Ryan.
And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run with Pollard.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here now, second and goal. Here's Jackson.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. Pollard.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
But defensively, that's a nice stop there on third down here in the fourth quarter. Now, offensively, kicking the field goal, taking the lead, right?
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Especially since you got stopped on the previous play. But if you've got something you really like, something that you've practiced all week, and you think, hey, this is the time to use it, this is the play, I wouldn't be deterred. I would gamble a little bit and go for it right now.
Kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide